Yo, yo, yo. Hit your fifth. Working Marks Tarot. Help you out. Did I just see that? Yeah, I did. Let me see the shit. Yeah. I should go around there and check them out. Yep, and she told me that she hasn't got my notifications. I have to like message her to tell her I'm on live. But I was hoping she was gonna go live, but I ain't seen her. How you doing, man? But yeah, I ain't seen her. But I spoke to her today, and she said that she wasn't getting my notifications, and for me to let her know that that I'm online. So let me let her know. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing, bro? Because she says she's not getting my notifications. So I just shot her a text to let her know that I'm live. So pain in the ass. I know a lot of people that don't get the notifications. Me, I get everybody's damn notification. It's annoying. Too many damn notifications. Oh, here she is. Hey, Marley. I just shot you a text. We were waiting for you to come on. Hey, Shania. Your house is full of his sister and brother-in-law. Okay, cool. That must be nice. I don't like none of my brother-in-laws and sister-in-law. I didn't like any of them. They're all idiots. I always get notifications, but I kind of like take people's notifications off because it's too much. Like my phone goes off like all the time from everybody's notifications. It's kind of annoying. I'm like, look, I don't need these damn notifications. So I turn a lot of them off. Mostly every channel I deal with, I have majority of them off because I really don't want to deal with it. But it's all good. It doesn't bother me that much, but it's still annoying to have like all those damn notifications. It's a pain in the ass. All right. Yeah. Why in the hell would I want to sub to you? You don't go live. You ain't got no damn channel. I know, right, Dan? Oh, hey, Alexandra, how you doing? I just got your donation. Thanks. You can ask your own question when you're ready. Hope you're doing good. And that's why I'm not subscribed to your channel because all you do is come in here and run your big mouth and act like I'm some bad person or something. Fuck, man. You're fucking irritating. All right, give me a second. I gotta listen to this voice note from my pain in the ass sister. All right, I'm back. Fucking nuisance in my life. fucking nuisances. That's a good thing, Shania. That's a good thing. All right, so you said I was wondering. I was wondering because I bought. She's only here. You worry too much. That's why you're here. But she comes here just to aggravate me. She likes to be one of them flies on that hums around your ears and your face, and you try to swat it, but it keeps coming back. She's one of those type of people. All right, Alexander, you said I was wondering that I bought a weekend music festival tickets for this coming weekend. I was good with Travis and his friend. Just wondering how would that go. All right, let me check. Hey Fiona, how you doing? No. All right, so you say you're gonna go to this weekend and just wondering how would that go? Well, it doesn't look like it's gonna go that great, to be honest. It looks like you're gonna be kind of upset at something. If he's bringing a friend, that means he might be like talking more to his friend and not really saying much to you. Um, that could be a possibility because I see you reversed here. So that tells me that you're gonna be like kind of annoyed or like he might not give you too much attention. Or it might not even happen. You might get I don't know, it might not end up happening, you guys all good. Or something might happen where you might not go at all. So it's either way. So if you do go, it might be like kind of annoying. You're gonna be like kind of emotionally annoyed or confused, or things might happen where you might get pissed off because he's paying attention too much to his friend and not you. Or he might cancel on going, or he might say he can't go. And if you do go, you might not like the fact that you're there with them. And then if the other thing is, it might not even happen at all. Oh shit! Alexander says it's cool. I'll be half naked and I'll talk to other people. That's the spirit. Yeah. So if if you go right, and it looks like you will, but it's telling me that you might be upset because he might not pay a lot of attention to you, or something might happen there where something might ruin your night. Or I mean, I hate to give you like this fucked up type of news here, but like I'm not getting anything positive on going and having a good time. You might like actually be irritated from him. Somebody must have hacked his account, Marley. It looks like you might have like a good ending to the night, but the beginning of the night and throughout the night, you might not feel that great, or you might feel like something's up, or you might not feel like you want to be there, or something's gonna, like, I hope not, but like something's gonna affect your night. But then it tells me at the very end of the night, like, you might feel like you might feel like you actually had a good time in some type of way, or you're going for 2 nights. So that's why maybe the first night might not be that great, but maybe the second night will be. So maybe the first night's going to be shitty because this is the second time I pull cards on it. And I asked how you're going to feel personally. And it tells me that you personally will feel good after it's all done. So maybe the first night's going to be so so, and then the second night will be much better. Because I got more positive cards the second time around. So maybe, like, well, that's the thing. Hmm. Hmm. It looks like he's gonna be okay, but he's gonna constantly be thinking about you or something like that, or like he might try to like make you feel good or something, or he might aggravate you maybe. Because I'm getting you reversed. When I asked about him, he's okay, but then you're reversed. You're like, maybe he's not. I don't know. This, like, the energy is weird because I'm getting you're gonna be okay, but then he's gonna be like kind of like worried about you and how you feel, and then he's gonna try and do something to make you feel better or something like that, or pay attention to you or something. But I see him and the other guy, and then you being kind of annoyed. Yeah, maybe that's probably why. See, that makes sense. It makes sense that because you don't seem like in the cards, it doesn't seem like you're like happy to be there, or you're not happy to like deal with it. So maybe that's probably why. His friend gets annoyed with him. See, there you go. So there might be some like annoying shit going on where like you might be like, what the fuck am I dealing with here? These two fucking idiots, or whatever. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Let me see about his friend. Hmm. Well, the friend seems like he's gonna be timid, or he's gonna be doubtful, or like he's gonna be kind. I get timidness around the friend. He might be timid around you and him. So I don't know if it's like, yeah. I would say there's a timidness here. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I get. It might be a weird weekend. That would be the word that I would use. From looking at the cards, I would say it's gonna be a weird weekend. But, you know, yeah. Hey Tanya, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be a weird weekend. You're gonna have to let me know what happens. But yeah, we have to see. Yeah. But I don't see nothing tragic or like, super bad. I just feel like, you might not feel that great in the beginning, and then you have to get like kind of used to it, I guess, or deal with Travis and his friend. I guess their drama or something like that. I don't know. It just doesn't. It's a weird energy. Yeah. Well, she said she's going half naked to the to the concert anyway, so that's gonna get the attention of many, many people, you know. Plus she's sexy, so that's double just not that's trouble waiting to happen. But hopefully it triggers her man to like pay more attention to her and be all up on her shit and dancing with her and hugging her and feeling her up or something. Fuck. He better step up because his friend might step in or somebody else might be like, "Is that your man? I see you're aggravated. How about you come hang out with me?" Sure. You never know. You at them festivals, you get turned up. Next thing you know, you come with one guy, you leave with another. I wouldn't judge you. Girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have Marky. Sorry. Tanya, you have to say fuck it. That's what you gotta do. You gotta look in the mirror and say fuck it. Say it loud too. That's how you put things that you have to do on pause so you can enjoy what you plan. You gotta say, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck it, I'll do it next week. That's right. Say it to the people in the back. Damn right. See what happens when you listen to Uncle Marky? See how fast I solved your problem? You're very much welcome. That's what I say every day. Fuck it, I don't care. What don't get done today will get done another day. Not my problem. Alexander said, I ain't about that life anymore. It's all good. I'm just teasing you anyway. And even if you was, I wouldn't judge you. Sometimes you never know, like people just aggravate you and shit. But anyway, it won't be the first time someone's done it. Won't be the last. You can just enjoy yourself anyway. Just have fun. Fuck it. Well, I have a saying: if you don't, I will. That's what I used to tell everybody. I even told my friends. They were like, "Yeah, man, my girl, this and that, blah blah. She thinks you're cool." I said, "Yeah, well, if you don't take care of her, I will." Man, fuck you! I'll kick your ass in. I was like, "Well, if you don't want her to come to me, then you better take care of her. So I'll take your girl. I tell you already. If you don't, I will." Then they'd get better. They treat their woman better after that. They don't want me to have her. So they were like, let me make sure I deal with my girl, my woman, and so Mark won't get her. It happens for everybody. Anybody can do it. Some people get worse, some people get better. But you gotta have fun. You dipped. You dipped in. You let him dip and then you blocked him. No, no, not that type of dip. Gotta be careful when you use D words. This damn dog's uh, Already snoring in the background. This crazy ass dumb dog. Not that kind of dip. Well, try not to let it upset you. You know, even though it can be upsetting, you still gotta allow yourself not to be upset and move on from it. Remember, life's too short to be upset over some stuff that we have to deal with, and you also got to remember too that it's only for a little while. It's okay to be upset, but don't let it consume you. There you go. See, when there's an obstacle, you just say, "Well, take the wheel. God, take the wheel. Spirit, take the wheel. Let me know what you need me to do, what you want me to say. Everything will just get better." That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it is. And eventually, everything will just happen when it's supposed to happen. That's how it goes. You'll be all right. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Like Marley said, this too shall pass. Everything does, you know. Yeah, I know you're more of a pain in the ass now. Oh, from the accident? Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Well, you know. She says, yeah, but they stay home. You been home all this damn time. Bullshit. Oh, see, there you go. You're not supposed to overthink it. Because if you're not guilty, then there's nothing to worry about. It's when you have something on your conscience bothering you that you know you're wrong. That's when you should be worried, you know? And even then, people wouldn't even worry because they'll lie about shit. But, you know, my job is to keep you off of them. So I don't want a six toe. But if as long as it was a big relief to you, then that's all that matters. But at the end of the day, you know, well, there you go. Yeah. Of course, you're gonna doubt yourself because doubt is, a powerful thing. It makes you think and overthink and what if, what could, and if you're gonna get screwed over. There's always a chance, that you're gonna get fucked. But and it all depends on who hits you because they can like, scam their way out of it or, squirm their way out of, potential worse things happening. But thank God it worked out. You know. And just remember the main thing is you're alive and here and you're able to walk and talk and drink, eat and sleep and shit. So that's a plus. You know, it could be worse. You could be like, not even here. So you heard Diamond over here snorting and snoring. Well, that's good. See, everything's starting to turn around. You got to go through some bad shit in order to get good shit. And you know what? It's just the way it is. Sometimes you got to go through a lot of bullshit in order to get what you want. And the reason I say that is because it's true. I went through a lot of bullshit these last 2 years to get what I want. And now that I have what I want, I'm content, happy, and my life is so much different. But that's a part of getting what you want. Is you sometimes you gotta fight these battles and deal with bullshit and deal with stupid situations. You get into problems. Have people disrespecting you, or you get into, like your case, you got into an accident. But the main thing is those things are all things that, like the guy hit you, so it's not like you made that, a priority to have an accident. You know what I'm saying? Every day we get into a vehicle or a motorbike, there's a chance of us not coming home. What's that saying? Like you leave home, but you don't know if you're coming back. It's sad, but it's true. Just know that it's all gonna be all right. You know, don't go anywhere with Ann. Stay on. Don't do it. Don't take her with you. You're just gonna get in more trouble. Don't take her nowhere. What you laughing at? You got one eye open. Marley's like, what about me? You better take me. Triple threat. All three of you. Yeah, see? Now Ann's gonna blame you, talking about you're gonna get in trouble. Yeah, I know. My day was good, Dan. I got some things done. All good. Putting up with these damn women on here every day. You know how it goes. Just putting up with Ann alone is like draining as shit. But somebody's got to put up with her. That's why I'm glad you're here, so you can take some burden off me. Menopause. Oh God. See, you ain't even 40 yet. You sound like my sister. She said she been getting all these damn hot flashes, menopause. They said there's something fucking wrong with you. I said that's why women get all these things, because you're all evil. See, shut up, ass. That's what she says to me. Shut up, ass. I said that's why all these menopause and all these things happen to you, damn women. You know, fucking hot flashes and periods and all sorts of shit you deal with, delivering babies, all that shit. That's what you all get. See, suffer, damn women. Yeah, see, this bikini's older. She don't get them hot flashes no more. She only gets hot flashes when she puts me on the 55 inch. My AC is on right now. It's like hot as shit over here. It's not super hot, but it's like humid. Oh, you're on a hormone replacement. Oh fuck, that's gonna turn you different now. Fuck is with you people and your damn hormone replacements. I had dinner for all of you tonight. I just want you to know. Okay? It's a filet mignon, asparagus, baked potato, and some mushrooms. There you go. I ate for all of us. It was so good. I didn't even eat lunch today. I had breakfast and that's it. And then I skipped lunch and I had like a cookie or two or something like that. And I said, tonight I'm going to have a nice, decent dinner, but I'm not going to eat lunch so I can eat it all. And that's what I did. And both of my nephews won multiple awards for basketball and volleyball. And my nephew, my 17-year-old nephew, he got the MVP of basketball, and my youngest nephew got the best sportsmanship award. This is these two dweebs. The oldest one got 4 awards, and the youngest one got 3 awards, and he got the MVP trophy. That's what happens when you got an uncle that knows sports. See, I trained them well. That's why they win awards, unlike their deadbeat dumb dad. Of course, I'm definitely proud for sure. Bruh, what's going on, K Pizzle? I know you'd do anything for a piece of meat. I know. Yeah, my AC is on 68. Hell yeah. Oh, nice, bro. Get with it. Get that knowledge. Yeah, I'm proud of them. I went over there and congratulated them. I'm glad they did good. They deserve it. They work hard with their sports, you know. So I'm glad. Yes, peace, love, health, and wealth. Right back at you, bro. For sure. For sure, for sure. If we have that in our lives, we're good to go. You want me to be properly initiated? For sure. Well, I have peace in my life now because I'm not in the I have a lot of peace, more peace now in my life than I've ever had because I don't have any devilish people in my life anymore. So that's the peace. I have love for myself, and that's all that matters. The love I have for others they're lucky to have it from me. Health, it could be a lot better, but I'm not dying, from a disease. So I would say that's a blessing. And wealth, I would say wealth is health, and wealth is, as far as wealth is, if it's financially, I would say I'm more stable now than I ever have been. So I have all four of those. That's a good thing. But I need to master health more. I need to put myself more on a health tip. I eat good, but I need to lose weight and go walking every day like I used to. But now that summer's coming, I like to go at night, like after dinner or early morning when it's like damp and it's cool before it gets really hot. So I might choose whether what I want to do. But next month, I'm gonna try and get my ass in gear because the boys get out of school the end of the month. Then all my obligations to like go pick them up and deal with them will be less. So yeah, I years ago, about I would say about I would say maybe 8 years ago, I lost 60 pounds in 1 year, and all I did was walk every day for half an hour for the first 6 months, and the last 6 months I walked 45 minutes a day, and I actually ran the last like 2 months. I actually like ran for like maybe 15, 20 minutes and then walked the rest of the way. And I went from 260 to 200. And that's the most weight I ever lost. And it took me a whole year to lose it. I didn't want to lose it all one time, like and look like a crackhead. So I took my time and I walked every single day. And when it rained, I went inside on the treadmill. When it wasn't raining and I wanted to work out, I'd go outside and I'd go walking for half an hour. But what motivated me a lot was listening to music and just like being outside and enjoying the nature and things like that, and walking in different places. So I started like in summertime, and then I ended up finishing in summertime the next year. So I would love to do that again, but probably not that. I don't need to lose all that weight because I just need to lose probably half of that now. I'll be happy. So that's the only thing that I really want to do. Otherwise, I feel very peaceful with my life because I'm not around a lot of weirdos anymore, and I'm not around needy weird freaks and shit. And when I stopped drinking and smoking, that eliminated 90% of the people that were weird. Fiona, you said something about pendulums. And the reason why your pendulum's always broke, because Spirit was like, this woman, she don't, this damn, they're gonna hit her with this damn thing. It was probably spinning like crazy, and you was probably like, "Yeah, don't stop this damn thing." You was probably like fascinated. That shit was like a fan spinning around and shit. Pendulums aren't for everybody. This is a real pendulum right here. See that? That's the real McCoy. That's why it broke. It was tired of giving you those dirty answers, like Dan said. Pendulums can be easily manipulated with your energy, but I don't really use them that much. Not really. Sometimes I use them for like confirmation and stuff or for certain things, but I don't really use it that much. This was given to me by my late friend, Sue. She gave me two pendulums. The other one I haven't even used yet, but this is an amethyst crystal one, and I have a rose quartz one just like it. And the thing with this one is you can disconnect it. Like you can take this, if this ever breaks, you can unhook it like a chain, and you can just use it like you can tie something else to it. And then on the back of it, it's got like the small one there. It's got like the small little amethyst like bowl. But there's a way to use them. You got to use them properly. I mean, I use it from time to time to ask like yes and no questions, but you have to like test it out first. So like, you got to ask an obvious question. You know what I mean? So you ask an obvious question and you say, like when you first put it in your hands like this, you should say, "Spirit, can you please help me?" Like call upon spirit like that to help you and all that stuff, right? And then you ask like see a lot of people, a yes is like clockwise and no is counterclockwise circles, and then maybe is a swinging back and forth, and then some people will yes is a back and forth and no is a side to side. So it all depends on what you want it to do. You can ask it to do things and it'll do it because spirit will control it through your energy. But there's a lot of people who use it in different ways and different things, like so. But pendulums are, I don't know, I'd rather not use them like to do readings and stuff. I would use it just to get like little yes and no answers or something like that. Or if I really want to like check something real quick, I'll use it instead of like asking the cards. But yeah, I like them. I like pendulums. It's just that when you use them for yourself, the energy is definitely going to be manipulated and you probably won't get the answers that you seek. It won't be right 100%. I can guarantee you that. There ain't nobody that's going to get 100% answers with these pendulums for yourself. For other people, maybe, but not for yourself. Because you can manipulate the energy. You can just look at it, right? And you'll be like, yes, it's going that way. Okay, yes, yes, say yes, yes. You know what I'm saying? Or fuck, say no, please. And then like, you're saying it in your mind, right? Like it'll work, but you have to like really make sure that you're not trying to make it go that way. Like some people will like they'll hold it and they'll be like, trying to make it go that way, or it's difficult to deal with sometimes. But this one's nice though. Yeah, I don't really want to read for myself. But the only thing I kind of read for myself is like just asking about like, work or family or asking about a specific person. But I don't really like, yeah. I don't really want to do it. And if I ask somebody else to check something, sometimes they're gonna be wrong too. It's almost like I can't know things personally, but I can tell everybody else about shit. But I can't tell that they're not gonna tell me too much, which is annoying. But I guess that's just the way it is. Sometimes they don't want me to know shit, but they'll tell me everything to tell somebody else. But for me, they're like, no, no, we're not giving you no answers. Fuck off and live your life. But sometimes they give me the right answers, though. Sometimes they're like, okay, we'll give them this answer. Like, it was like, because I love sports and my team that I'm wearing right now, Sport in Portugal, I said, are they going to win like the league? Are they going to win the trophy? Like, and they said yes. And they did. They won. And then on Sunday they played again for another trophy. And I said, "Are they gonna win?" And it said yes. But they won in extra time. And like with like 5 minutes left, they were losing. So I was like, yeah, cards are wrong again. Fucking bullshit. Spirit had me good. And then next thing you know, they won, and I was like, "Sorry, Spirit, I doubted you because time was running out on your prediction." But then I was like, "Look at that shit. They said yes, they were gonna win, and they won." But see, I shouldn't be asking that shit because that's not like a serious. It's serious to me, and I'm not betting on it. But they rather keep me in suspense on it, you know. But like if I ask like, "Oh, am I gonna be in a love relationship?" But in 3 months, it'll tell me yes, and it won't happen. You see what I mean? So like things like that, they won't tell me. So there's certain things that it'll tell you, and certain things it won't. Like you can read certain things for yourself, or for your like your siblings, or your children or something like that. But it's you gotta like really focus on not expecting like the answer to be what you want it to be, especially if you use a pendulum. Well, there's only one rotten, and that's Anne. He calls it that for a reason. Yeah, Marley's brat. She's rotten. And look who came out of the blue. And I thought it was gonna be a nice, quiet night. You know. And there's Maria. Best is Maria. I'm doing good. How are you? No, she says I saw a D. Now I got her saying D now. Otis probably all excited because I wonder where she got this shit from. Whoever told her about D, I'm so happy. Bless that guy's heart. Fiona, it's not easy. We all have different names in here. People get called different things in here. I call her crazy, you know. Maria's a pain in the ass. Uh, I call Miss Bikini by her name, Tanya. She's the former pain in the ass. Now we have new pain in the asses. So now she's not a pain in my ass no more. Marley, I call One Eye now, or our favorite redneck. Yeah, when LZ comes in here, we have to get the vape. Uh, yeah, everybody calls me a lot of names. I have several nicknames in here. You'll hear them throughout the thing. People will call me things. See, look, she wants to be an alien. She don't know what the hell she wants to be. Look, the sentence up here says she's spoiled rotten by the divine, and now she says I'm an alien. See what I'm saying? That's why I call her crazy. Because one minute she's spiritually divine, and the next minute she's a fucking alien, and the next minute, she's something else. And Lord knows, I just let her dream. That's all. You know, dream, dream. You know. Oh yeah, that was last night. Matt called her the devil. Oh, she once said a couple months ago that uh she did something with the devil. Yeah, I think she danced with him, or I can't remember what it was now. It's pretty funny. She be fucking going off the rails. I don't know what she's smoking, but Lord knows. I can't remember that, but something about that. Something she was doing something with the devil. I can't remember. That's why Matt probably remembered it. I can't remember what she said she did with the devil that time. Shit. She just loves attention, that's all. Typical Virgo. All right, Maria. Oh, Maria, Maria. She got some D from Walty. Shit, if he came in here, he'd be like, he'd probably be like, thanks, Mark, for putting up with this damn woman and giving me some type of time to myself. I appreciate it. And I'll be like, yeah, bro, you can have her back now. And I'll tell him, look, I have pity on you, bro. I feel sorry for you, and I hope you got a whole fucking bottle of Tylenol, because you're gonna need it. Yes, I love that song. I have a lot of Marias that come in here. I have like 3 or 4 Marias. Oh, Maria, Maria. She reminds me of a fucking headache. Then I go get some Tylenol. Then I say goodnight and fuck you all. That's the remix. Marky Santana. Now I'm gonna tease. You know I like to talk shit. Don't take anything I say personal. I just love talking shit. Makes the day go by. I'm a comedian, and psychic at the same time. And sometimes psycho. What? What is this woman talking about now? She says, I'm going to go on a strawberry shake run courtesy on my baby. Are you all right? You want me to take your fucking temperature? What are you talking about now? Okay. We see each other. Yet we did. All right, cool, Maria. That's good. So what I'm getting here is you'll see each other again because I got the 9 of Cups again. So that means you'll probably see each other again tomorrow. I see a lot of anxiety around Walter. He's very impatient, uneasy. I see that like he wants to make some type of actions, but he's still worrying about money. That's probably why he told you he's gonna apply for a better job or something like that, because he's lost a lot of money. He's got money problems. He's got issues with money. He's very emotionally confused about job and money and things like that. he's like annoyed that he's not getting anywhere in that department. But if he's encourage him to be active and encourage him to like apply and keep going for it, because he'll eventually get it. Like, and his main thing is to recover what he's lost. So all the money and the time that he's lost, he wants his desires to get it back. But he's being very cautious and he's trying to guard what he has right now. But besides that, you know, besides the anxiety and being impatient and losing money and worrying about it, that's why he's not saying anything. Because most men, they'll if they're broke, you're gonna find out about it, but they won't tell you, because a lot of guys will have too much pride to tell a woman that they ain't got no money. Because if a guy tells a woman they ain't got no money, or they complain about money a lot, then the woman's gonna be like, I don't want this broke ass mofo, you know? Hell no. They be like, yeah, I'm getting to somebody else. This mofo ain't got you know, no money. So he probably worries that, you might find out that, he's running low on money or cash. And if he were to say something, and then you would say, well, I'll help you out or something like that if you told him. Right, see? So if you told him you need anything, he never accepts anything because he's got too much pride to take money from you. Or he'll probably never take money from you, because that's his way of saying, I can't let her know that, I ain't got no money. I don't think he's like broke, but I think he has like, money issues. Because I'm not getting like he's a broke person. I just get like he wishes he probably had more money or didn't have to spend a lot of money, you know? Yeah, yeah. And I'm sure he really appreciates that, because people who have anxiety and money problems, they don't like to take people's offerings, because they feel like they feel prideful, or they feel weird if they do it, especially if from a guy getting money from a woman. But I won't be. A woman could pay for my shit anytime she's ready. No problem. I'll take your damn money. Especially if she's rich. Yeah, you can pay for it tonight, sweetheart. Go right ahead. I'll give you some D in return. Oh, I meant dessert. No, no. D is gonna be your dessert. You pay for my meal. There you go. Here's some D for dessert. Marty's over there laughing. That's the only way Marty stays awake, because she listens to my jokes and then she starts laughing. I see Walter possibly getting a new job, but it's gonna take maybe another month from now. So maybe the end of June, he might get a new job. And the reason he wants a new job too is to get away from a bad woman that he's working with, because he feels like everything's uncertain to him, you know? So that's why, like, he's probably feels that way. But he definitely has deep emotional love feelings for you. I got the Ace of Swords, and that tells me that he feels very, um, he feels very emotionally feeling love for you, like, and he feels like everything's good between you and him. He feels very happy to be with you. And I think that he's gonna get a new job in another month. And another reason why he wants to leave his current job is because there's a woman there that aggravates him. So there you go. That's why he feels deep love for you too. You know. Yeah, it's a woman of power that he's aggravated with, a person that treats him not so good. Yeah. Yeah, I told you you might get a job in July. or you're gonna start in July. So it looks like both of you might get a new job. You know, you never know. You just have to wait another month. You know, but it looks good. It looks good. Yeah. Look, now Anne says she wants a sugar daddy, and then the other day she says, "I don't need no man. Fuck these men. I do everything myself. I don't care." And see what I mean? 1 minute sugar daddy, next minute I don't need him. She says I need a sugar daddy without the sugar. No problem, Maria Bessos. It all looks good. Looks like you'll see Walter D tomorrow. Yeah, Marley's still hanging. She's listening to my jokes. As long as I start cracking jokes, she'll be fine. It was funny. I went to pick up my nephew today, and there was this pale white lady, right? She was pale as fuck. She looked like she ain't even looks like she was scared of sun. And she was about maybe a little bit shorter than me. But I was in my van waiting for my nephew. And I see this lady walking behind my nephew. And then she's staring at my nephew get inside the van. And then she stared at me. And then she stared at my van and looked at the name. And I said to my nephew, I said, "Who the hell is that woman?" She goes, "Oh, she's the new music teacher." I was like, "Damn, she was staring at us." I said, "She must want some D, I guess. She must be new to Bermuda." She goes, "Yeah, she's from somewhere. I don't know where, but yeah, she just started working here." I said, "Yeah, she's looking for D." She saw Mark's maintenance and my number. She programmed that shit in her brain. And she says, "Yeah, I need to get a guy who's got a business and give me some damn money." I was like, "Bitch, you need the sun. That's what you need. You need a fucking tan in the worst way. You pale as shit." No, she definitely wasn't no albino. She looked like she came from Canada or some place that doesn't have sun or is winter all year round. My nephew thinks that she's from Alberta. But I said, I don't know. I said, I know a lot of Canadians that they're pale white. So I was like, that's all right. We'll get her some tan. Marky, like the one friend requesting you today. What was that about? What friend was requesting me today? What was I can't remember what that was about. You got me thinking now. I can't even remember what happened. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The one on this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My bad. Yeah. Oh yes, yes, yes. I got you now. Yeah, Fiona just reminded me about it. Yeah. No, not her. I don't want that damn one. The one requesting me. That was a hope. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, that was some nasty hoe. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if you guys have Instagram, but Instagram is so crazy. Every single day, I get at least 5 requests from like a friend like a follow request from all these hoes. It's absolutely amazing. At least 5 a day I get on both of my accounts. Like constant. It's so annoying. Oh my god, man. I'm like, yo, I don't wanna like have all these hoes on my accounts. Like, cause when I get like if I ever get somebody interested, they'll be like, oh, this motherfucker's got OnlyFans bitches on here. Oh hell no, I don't want him. He be fucking cheating on me. No, no. That's why I don't add none of them dirty assholes on my shit. No, no. But some of them, right? They keep adding, and then I never followed them, but they're on my account some type of way. I block them and then they come back and then they have another account and another one and another one. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? This shit don't even get off my damn page. I'm like so irritated. I delete all those people and they still come back. Man. It's annoying. Even my sister said that because my sister just started going on Instagram last year. She's only had it for probably a year now, if that. And she says that it's so ridiculous the amount of followers she gets from all these random weirdos. And I'm like, yep, welcome to Instagram. It's so annoying. Even Facebook's the same thing. All these friend suggestions. I don't need you suggest no damn buddy to me. Leave me alone. I want to turn that shit off some way, but I don't know if I can. I don't want you to suggest nobody to me. Leave me alone. If I want to be your friend, I'm gonna request to be your damn friend. I don't want you to suggest no damn buddy to me. Oh yeah, that's for sure. But there's so many fake ass people on there. You be lucky to see a real person on there. I remember like 2 years ago, there was this chick and she added me on my Marky Marks Tarot. And she said, "Oh, are you a psychic?" I'm like, "Yeah, on Wednesdays." And then she started laughing. She wrote LOL. She goes, "Oh, is this a real psychic account? Like, are you really for real?" I said, "Yeah, sure. I am for real." I said, "Why? You want a reading?" And she's like, and I could see like she's got hoe pics, right? Like she's like, showing all this shit. All right, good night, Maria. Take care. Yes, dream about Walter and that D. Vessels. So then I said, yeah. And then I told her, I said, yeah, you want me to prove that I'm a psychic? That's no problem. I'll read for you. Yeah, she's going crazy in the background. So then I read her like for free about a certain, like I gave her like a general quick reading. And she goes, oh yeah, that's true. I am having this and that, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, oh, okay. Um, I don't really believe in this stuff, but I saw your account. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I'm like, well, do you want a reading now or what? Like, what do you want? And she goes, oh, I'll see. I'll come back probably tomorrow and see if I'll get one. So then she stayed on my page for a while or whatever. And I never even, worried about her anymore. And the next thing you know, she's hitting me up and sends me a picture of her, like, um, you know, like a picture of her all done up and shit. I'm like, question mark. I'm like, why you trying to send me pictures, sweetheart? Like, this is my fucking psychic account. Like, this is where I do readings. I don't want to see pictures of women I can't fuck or can't have or can't talk to in a physical way. Like, what makes you think I want to see pictures of you? Woman, get out of my life. So I blocked her ass, got rid of her, and then another one will come like about a week or two later, same bullshit. And I'm like, don't you read what it says? It says Marky Mark's Tarot. It doesn't say Marky Mark's Hose. Leave me alone. Like, go somewhere else. I'm tired of looking at you damn idiots aggravating me. Go make money somewhere else. They be aggravating, man. It's like every day. It makes me want to like get rid of my Instagram account just to like not deal with it. And I get the notification follow from so and so. Follow from so and so. I'm like, these bitches ain't getting no readings. They just want me to follow them. If you want followers so bad, go pay for them. Sell that coochie or go get some pictures and go on OnlyFans and all the money you make, go get a whole pile of followers. Pay for them. Idiot. That shit's annoying, man. It's like, yo, like go away. Like go add somebody else. It's like it's been really bad lately. It's like every single day. It's like 3, 4. I'll wake up in the morning, request from so and so, request from so and so. Somebody sent you a private message, and I'm like, so I just go like this, delete, block, goodbye, leave me alone. Like, I'm sick and tired of that shit. It's actually pretty frustrating to like have an account on any place now. Even on TikTok is the same shit. You know, it says TikTok is the same thing. Message request. I'll click on it. Oh, hi, how are you? I just want you to know I'm so happy you're a fan of mine. And I'm looking at this person like, I'm not a fan of you. The fuck you talking about? I'm not even following your damn account, woman. Leave me alone. So I delete that shit. I delete more shit than I look at anything else. It's so annoying, man. Yeah, it like you gotta reject them all. Yeah, there are so many hoes, man. It's unreal. That's why God didn't make me a woman. I'd be a billionaire. Shit. It's not easy. Even on Facebook, it's getting kind of annoying. TikTok's annoying. All these apps are annoying. The only thing I don't get is YouTube stuff. Like nobody requests to talk to me on here like that. So that's nice. I have peace over here. You can subscribe, but that's about it. It's bad enough I got people in there aggravating me every day anyway. KP calls them KP's rejects. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. They're a bunch of rejects. It's like, they just try and get any person they can. They'll get these gullible guys. I feel sorry for some of these guys that take these women on because they're going to end up sending them money and not getting nothing in return. Yeah, I love TikTok. TikTok's funny as shit, but it can also be very annoying. TikTok can be annoying too because you get all these requests, and then when somebody likes something that you commented, it all shows up. And it's like, I don't care if this person liked my shit. I don't care. Like, just why you gotta notify me? Like. Like, it's annoying. Like, stop notifying me that somebody liked my shit. Like, I don't care. I didn't come on here to like something. I'll comment on like sports stuff. And I'm like, I don't give a shit if you viewed my profile either. Because the people who view my profile, they ain't none of my company. I don't even know who they are. And you're viewing nothing because all I got is one picture of me and Diamond, and that's it. I ain't got no post, no nothing. It's like, leave me alone, bro. People are stupid. Hey, Toka, I got your donation. Thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, it is annoying. That's why, like, I can't stand that shit, man. It's like, when are you gonna leave me alone? Like, it's so freaking annoying. Ugh. Trying not to get like worked up about it, but it's annoying. He showed himself on camera earlier. Okay, Marley, good night. Take care. Yeah, don't get phone slapped. Make sure your phone's charged and get some good night rest. And I'll keep notifying you when I go live until you say you get notifications, but I'll notify you though. No problem. All right, so Toki, you said Jay's next actions. I'm open to see him tomorrow or soon in person. I'll be off the next entire week, which I'm excited about. Oh, nice. Uh huh. One thing about him that I know is he doesn't want to get attached. And when he feels himself getting attached, he like kind of draws back probably. He be scared of that coochie, see. He be scared of that. He be scared of that bum. He be eyeing you up and saying, damn, I don't know if I can handle that. See, like he be getting vulnerable and then he be like, I don't know if I can deal with her. I mean, she'll rock my world or something. He probably scared to love again. Most people are. But at least you getting some type of play. Oh, there you go. At least you're getting some. See, it's been improving, so that's good. Time will tell. Time will tell. Let me see what's going on. All right. So it looks like he is like going through some type of like I always see like him going through some criticism um or whatever. Like he might be criticizing people that he works with, or people might be like saying some things about him probably, or they're like he's trying to clear up some conflict with certain people. He also feels like he can't do what he really wants to do, right? And he feels like there's opportunities for him, but he feels like the opportunities can be fucked over real quick. Like. All right, Dan, take care. Have fun with the fam. He's not like he not even texting now. For him, he normally calls and texts a ton. Okay. Yeah. All right, and good night. So, but he, like I said, he sees you in a good light. Like when he talks to you, he feels like you concentrate on what he says. You respect him as like someone of authority. You respect his knowledge. Like he thinks that you like to learn. He likes your ideas if you tell him any. He likes the fact that you're working, and he likes the fact that you bear good news, like or he can tell you things. He feels like he's talking to somebody that understands him. But he's actually gonna be more active and more determined to speak to you, like he has been, like that time, the other day. So he's gonna like run some ideas through you or ask you about certain things. He might pick your brain with some stuff, but like he still has this thing in the back of his mind, like, I don't want no conflict. What's gonna happen when I do have conflict with her? Is it gonna ruin everything? Is she gonna like he's scared to like go 100% because he doesn't want to ruin what he has now. So he's trying to figure out a way to balance it all out, you know? Yeah. Right. Well, that's probably what it is, like, because I see him and you, but in the middle there's like you know, let me see how am I gonna put this. There's like an opportunity there, but he doesn't want to seize the opportunity right just yet. Like he has like an issue with like expressing his full feelings or his full thoughts. So he's gonna keep trying to like talk about things or open up about certain things when he feels it's the right time. But I do get that, he's still gonna like talk to you, he's still gonna like be active and still be like determined to say something to you to keep things going, because he knows if he doesn't, he's gonna feel kind of like weird. But he definitely looks at you after that conversation. He feels like he can talk to you more, and he feels like he's actually talking to somebody who's smart and not dumb as shit. You know, he's probably talking to bimbos all the time. But with you, he doesn't look at you like that. He looks at you as someone who he can like, who he has good conversation with, or actually has ideas or thoughts that he can relate to. Yeah. Now you might not hear from him like in the next day or two, but like what's today? It's Friday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you might hear from him or you might not. Like it's telling me that, you know, it's telling me that it's possible he could say, "Hey, have a good vacation or a good time," whatever. He might just shoot you something like, "Oh yeah, you're off this week. Yeah, have fun." It might be like short and sweet, something just like regular. But it looks like he he has issues with other people, and that's probably like holding him back. He has trust issues. That's his biggest issue. I feel he has trust issues, and he deals with shit like outside of work that bothers him too. But I see trust issues here. But I do see him possibly contacting you or talking to you in the next 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's a possibility of him saying something to you or talking to you briefly. It looks like a brief conversation or a brief text, something like that. But his actions are going to be limited. You're welcome, Toka. No problem. But yeah, it's nothing bad. I always see like progress between you guys, but it just depends. It depends on whether or not he feels it's the right time. So if he was like, talking to you the other day, being vulnerable and stuff, that's a plus. He probably like is gonna see how he can trust you. Just whatever you do, my advice is to not repeat his business he tells you to somebody else. You could tell me, obviously, but I don't know who he is, so I won't be able to tell him. But don't tell mutual people that you know something about him. Try to keep it to yourself so that way it might be his way of testing your trust. You know, sometimes the simplest things, like, you know, you might think you're not doing nothing wrong, but to him, it might be, you know. So if he was vulnerable with you and told you information and stuff, just don't tell anybody else. Because that way he doesn't have to hear it from somebody else that you told him something in confidence or whatever. Because that's like a test for some people. Because it looks like he has trust issues. So, I mean, most people do. I do too. I can't trust nobody. Fuck that. I ain't trusting these hoes. All right. I'm going to go get my ass to bed. This day went by pretty slow, which is good. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah. Well, today is Friday right now. It's midnight. All right, cool. I'm going to go get some sleep. and I'll be back tomorrow at some point in time. I might be here during the day tomorrow, but I'll definitely be here tomorrow night for sure. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow and take care. Have a good Friday. Ciao.